Hi, and welcome to the Shadow Seekers, where we explore the unknown, the unexplained, and the mysterious. Today, we are diving deep into the creepypasta about Dead Bart, a disturbing and unsettling urban legend about a lost episode of one of the most beloved shows of all time, The Simpsons. People find it so haunting that some believe it was never meant to be watched by the public at all. Imagine finding a lost episode of one of the most beloved shows of all time, The Simpsons. But instead of humor, what you see is disturbing, unsettling, and so haunting that some believe it was never meant to be watched by the public at all. This is the story of Dead Bart. The legend begins with claims that there's a hidden episode from the show's very first season. It was supposedly written by Matt Groening himself, but according to the story, even he regretted ever creating it. The episode is said to start normally enough, the Simpson family boarding a plane for a vacation, but something feels off. The animation is rougher, the pacing slower, and the background sound almost too quiet. Then it happens. The plane begins to malfunction. The family panics except for Bart, who stares blankly out the window. Without warning, the plane crashes. The disturbing part, the camera lingers on Bart's lifeless body, not for a second, not for a moment, but for minutes. His face and eyes is lifeless. The scene is so graphic, so realistic, that many claim it could never have been produced with standard animation techniques of the time. After this, the story goes that the episode cuts to black, but it doesn't end. Instead, viewers are shown a series of strange, unsettling images, distorted versions of the Simpson family crying in their empty home, photographs of real places flashing on the screen, and in the final moments, a slow zoom in on a gravestone. The gravestone reportedly read, Bart Simpson, 1989 to 1992. Fans noticed something chilling about that date. 1992 was only 3 years after The Simpsons first aired. The theory is that this was some kind of prediction that Bart was never meant to survive long into the series. The creepypasta goes further, claiming that only a handful of people have ever seen this episode in its entirety. Some say Groening was traumatized by what he created. Others insist it was destroyed, erased from the archives, and hidden forever. People claim to have seen fragments of it, grainy screenshots, distorted clips, and even unfinished frames that float around on obscure forums. Was it a hoax? A fan-made creepypasta? Or could there really be a lost episode sitting in a vault, too disturbing for anyone to ever air? The unsettling part of this legend is not just the imagery, it's the feeling that something this disturbing could hide beneath the surface of such a beloved family-friendly show. The next time you watch an old episode of The Simpsons, remember, some stories say one episode went too far and was buried, left to live on only in whispers and shadows. So if you ever stumble across a file claiming to be Dead Bart, would you watch it? And if you enjoy diving into dark conspiracies and unsettling legends, make sure to subscribe, because I have plenty more stories lurking in the shadows.